So it is official. We now know Israel Adesanya's next opponent. He's been, talking about fight camp, posting fight camp footage for some time now, but we finally know who he is fighting next, and it is Nasruddin Imavov. A lot of people predicted this already. Even I talked about it happening because so many people were just talking about it already being like a thing. But it is finally official. It's a great fight. It's a great matchup, and it is definitely the next matchup to make. Nasruddin Imavov is on a bit of a streak lately. He's on his way up. He looks great. Just fought Brendan Allen. Is it Brendan Allen or Ben Allen? Brendan Allen. He just fought Brendan Allen. And it was a great fight from him. He got taken down by Allen pretty much immediately, but we all know Allen's ground game is very great. Stand up, not so great, but he went right to the ground game immediately and took Imavov down. But Imavov made an improvement like this. He made an adjustment. Brendan Allen wasn't really able to fucking take him down for the rest of the fight. I think it was like maybe 0-10 or 1 for 11 or 1 for 10 or some shit like that. Imavov's sprawls were amazing. His striking was also good, and he just kind of pretty much styled on Brendan Allen for the rest of the fight. So, Imavov has made improvements, but I feel like he's always been that good. He's always been a sniper, a really good striker, he's gonna get to put on a show against one of the best to ever do it at middleweight, Israel Adesanya. Adesanya has not had he's not in the best stage of his career, obviously. Was at the height of his career after he'd beaten Alex Pereira in their rematch in the UFC. He knocked Poatan out cold, got his belt back at middleweight, just the tippity top of his career. Then a guy named Sean Strickland came along, and in a fight that looked like it was almost absolutely going to go the way of Israel Adesanya, Strickland goes out there and somehow is able to jab teep Philly shell defense Israel Adesanya to death. Even knocked Izzy down at a certain point with I think it was a jab or a cross. But one of the Sean Strickland moves that Sean Strickland usually fucking does, and Sean throws it, it knocks Izzy down, and then the rest of the fight, basically all the shit that Sean Strickland regularly does, was able to negate anything that Israel Adesanya tried to do that night. So yeah, Izzy was dominated. The belt was taken from him, and Izzy decided to go on a bit of a break. I don't blame him. Again, height of your career, a fighter comes along that looks like you're gonna beat him easily, and somehow he just contains you in like one of the most blatant ways. He blatantly contains you. Like, it's the definition of containment and nullification. Izzy was shut down, took a break, comes back to fight Dricus. He and Dricus had a beef for a while. Budding a while back because of the whole Africa thing, the controversy about the Dutch people in Africa and what have you with apartheid and stuff like that. Izzy and Dricus, bad blood. They finally get a fight. Izzy gets a title shot right away against Dricus, and in what I thought would be another highlight comeback for Izzy, ended up being domination by Dricus. Dricus just kind of, he does what he does. The famous Dricus blitz, charging forward with his head bowed to his chest, just spamming heavy overhands while, like I said, just fucking charging at you like a raging bull. And it seemed like every time Dricus did that, the last 2 punches he threw in that whole blitz would end up connecting on Adesanya, and then after a certain number of them, Adesanya he just appeared to kind of wither away, until Izzy couldn't take it anymore and started running away from Dricus and giving his back immediately, to which Dricus takes Izzy's back and submits him. But we all know the story. I even went over it in great detail after that fight. Respect to Dricus. No knock to him. He did well. He showed out and he won. And it's the fight game, So that's some of the stuff you got to fucking deal with. But yeah, Izzy lost to Dricus in quite humiliating fashion because Dricus submitted Izzy. Izzy didn't even get to bring the fight to a decision. And now here we are, Izzy's taken a couple losses. And before that, he took a couple losses. He took a loss to Pereira in their first fight, and he took a loss to Jan Blachowicz when he tried to move up to light heavyweight. But it's only 4 losses, So I think Izzy can he could still bounce back. Again, it's 4 losses, man. I gotta look at the bright side in all of this. I am an Israel Adesanya fan, and it's been tough. It's been tough. It's been so tough that I can't tell you, with a clear conscience, that Izzy is going to beat Imavov. I don't really know, Imavov, the jab and the cross of Imavov are very strong and well executed, quite fast as well. And we just witnessed Izzy get fucking dropped by like the jab or cross of Sean Strickland not too long ago. So yeah, fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna, for this fight, like I said, I'm gonna give you a prediction. I'm an Izzy fan. I'm gonna roll with Izzy. I think Izzy's going to beat Imavov. But we do have to question, this fight is going to give us the answer to a question that it pains me to ask this question, but it is now appropriate to do so. And the question is Israel Adesanya washed? That's really what it is. It's really what it comes down to. And we have to ask the question now. Hate me, love me, whatever. I don't give a fuck. This is factual information I try to bring to you guys. This is legit shit I try to bring to you guys, regardless of my bias or my conscience or whatever. We have to now ask the question, is Israel Adesanya washed or not? And I think this fight will give us the answer. If Izzy is shut down by Imavov too, he just might be washed. Okay? If Izzy's able to somehow come out with the W, then my champ is back. And we could likely gun for another title shot, but Izzy has had a number of them already, so he might have to beat somebody else as well to get another title shot. But who knows? I love Izzy. I hope he beats Imavov, but I'll just give a quick breakdown of the fight too. So like I said, we got Imavov, great striker. I don't think this fight goes to the ground unless Imavov tries to do that, because Izzy's not known for his ground game. He's not known for a grappler, or he's not known as a grappler. Imavov can grapple, but I don't know if he's going to want to do that, especially against Izzy. He may want to strike with Izzy and show how great of a striker he is. And I hope he does that. I hope this fight plays out entirely on the feet. It would be fun if it was like that, especially because both of these guys are great strikers. It should be an excellent performance on the feet. Izzy, I hope he brings his A game. I hope he's able to do all of the classic Izzy stuff. The really cool kicks, the precise hooks and overhands he throws, the excellent counter punching. I hope he brings all of it, and I hope Imavov brings his best too. I hope Imavov's really aggressive, and this fight ends up being a blockbuster fight, a true classic for the UFC. And that's what I predicted being. I think it's going to be a really good striker match. I think both of these guys are absolute snipers when it comes to striking, and that's what I think it'll be. It'll be a fucking sniper fest, a sniper war, a sniper duel, if you will. And I predict Izzy comes out on top. Imavov can 100% absolutely possibly outclass Izzy. Like I said, the jab cross seems to be Izzy's weakness, and Imavov has got those. So Imavov could come out the victor, and I wouldn't be surprised at all, because like I said, we're at the point where we got to ask the question, is Izzy washed or not? So I think Izzy's got to prove in this fight if he's washed or not. Izzy's not like some young guy. He looks young. He ages great. but he's getting older, and you know, this might be it for him. I don't know. You know, he's on this slump right now that I don't know, man. I just don't fucking know. I hope he comes out against Imavov and just starches the guy. No hatred to Imavov. Like I said, I respect him. Imavov is a sniper, great fighter. You know, on a bit of a run right now, and if he's able to get through Izzy, definitely has a shot at the title. You know, whether it's Strickland or Rodriguez that holds it by the time Imavov um, gets near that chance, or doesn't if he loses to Izzy. Time will tell. But like I said, I'm going to predict that Izzy wins the fight. I think I'll say Izzy wins it late. I'll go final round TKO for Izzy. I think both of these guys are going to have an absolute dogfight on the feet. Like I said, a sniper duel. And in the end, both of them, while being really tired and beaten, Izzy finds a really clean shot that lands precisely square on the chin of Imavov to sleep him out cold. Likely a counter shot. I'll say Imavov tries to move forward with a overhand or a jab, and Izzy's able to step back and throw an excellent clean counter shot to sleep Imavov or drop Imavov to where Izzy can TKO him. So I'll say Israel Adesanya KO in the last round. I pray to God it comes true. I really do. I'm an Izzy fan, and I really hope this shit comes true. Anyway, let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next.